Okay, folks, hopefully y'all are having a great day here. Let's go ahead and let's get into it. No one's watching yet. It's alright. We're having fun. That's all that matters. So, bring the music down a bit. Okay. I was going to do, for a lot of these streams, I think it's more fun to kind of start with a rant. So, I had that in the, I had a straw poll in the comments. Looks like I only have like one vote on Math Makes People Stupid. Because there's no one watching the stream yet, which maybe it could be a thing like they don't notify people, you know, right away or something like that, or no one wants to watch it today. That's fine too. So it doesn't matter either way. I will do the rant in just a minute then, and instead we will play Oblivion for just a few minutes instead of doing the rant, and that'll be a little bit of fun. So I've been doing this on Saturdays, and I don't know, we may take a break from that and do a different game at some point here. And then I've been playing Final Fantasy at night just to kind of wind down from whatever I was doing during the day. It's good because I usually work at night, and I'll have a hard time sleeping, kind of disengaging from my work and sleeping if I don't do something else before I go to bed. So it's good to do that. Now we'll give a few more minutes for people to kind of come in and vote a little bit, and we will pop open some Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Let me go ahead and switch over to that. You might hear some of that sweet music. Ooh, there it is. Love it. All right, let's hop over. I do need to update this little splash screen, but here we go. So we were trying to clear out the arena. Got a little sidetracked doing some other quests. There's something I love about that kind of music too, the Bethesda theme. Now 2K Games, this is interesting. I forgot that 2K Games actually published this at one point. Kind of an interesting thing. There it is. It's kind of like a little time capsule from like the mid-aughts. A fun little thing. Now, at the end of this arena run, I'm already a vampire, which is going to have consequences. But at the end of this arena run, I should have killed the arena grandmaster and murdered him. It'll count as a murder because he will, if you do the quest for him, he'll have despair and he'll ask you to end his life in the arena, and you can just get away with that. And it's pretty cool. Let's see if we can head out to, what time is it? We are going to die in the sun, so we need to wait 12 hours to travel. So once you have good amount of vampirism, it's going to burn you up. All right, thanks for the votes, guys. So I like being a vampire in this and Morrowind. It really has more consequences, I think. Oh, I'm fully vampire now. People won't talk to me. In your dream, you see a beautiful young woman holding an infant to her breast. It is only as you draw near that you realize that the woman is a desiccated corpse, and the child is purple and bloated, dying of plague. Ooh. As mother and child crumble to dust, you awaken. I kind of like that. That's a good little flavor of, you know, you're a monster and you have like horrific things afflicting you. Like, watch, I can go over and talk to this guy.
Duty calls.
Oh.
Good day.
Usually people will not talk to you.
Get back, you filthy beast.
There we go.
I'll have nothing to do with the likes of you.
I think in Morrowind there's towns that will just attack you on sight for being a vampire. In fact, I think most of them will. Which is pretty cool. I dig it. Let's head over to Skingrad. Do the Mages Guild quest there. I'm trying to get a couple potions to finish up. Finish up the arena, because it's way easier to get healing potions through adventure than through, you know, like making them, at least early on. Where's the Mages Guild? I don't know. I don't remember anything about this town, so I'm gonna have to look around for the Mages Guild. I do like that there's all these flowers hanging though. You can just kind of grab those. All things alchemical. And by the way, if you wait around in Skingrad, so you can get vampirism just by waiting in Skingrad. So if you wait around outside at night in Skingrad, you can get pyphoric hemophilia without knowing it. That's pretty cool. How do you reverse vampirism? There is a quest, and you'll get the quest. It has to do with the Count of Skingrad. You have to go, I think, far enough into the Mages Guild to talk to somebody. Either that or they're in the lobby of the Mages Guild at the capital, and you can just talk to them anyway.
Get back, you filthy beast! I'll have nothing to do with the likes of...
Looks like in order for me to do the quest in here, I'm going to have to drink some blood, so that's fine. Just a little soul gem there. Again, you can get a lot of money by basically looting these places and selling all the stuff. Or like you can loot the alchemy ingredients, obviously, and you can make stuff out of them. And that's an easy way to make some money as well. You can get your soul trap spell, and you can trap the souls of some things and sell the soul gems too. Is anyone asleep yet? I don't think so. Three hours. So yeah, if you wait around in Skingrad, you'll get afflicted with vampirism, which is an interesting way to get it because you'll be. That was funny. Feed. Vigor the Cautious. Should look a little bit more normal. And see, people just kind of sleep on top of their beds, fully clothed. Think about how hard it would have been to like make blankets that go over people. It would have been pretty hard. I think you could do it now, but I still see games where they don't do that at all. Root pulp. Occasionally you get good stuff. We have to decide what kind of armor we want when we finish the arena. If we want the heavy raiment, or I think you can have a heavy or a light Grand Champion raiment. I actually don't remember, so we'll find out. Listen to that beautiful music, and we'll wait 5 hours. Looked like he had a heart attack or a stroke. Yeah.
Good to see you.
What? Who are you? Ah, who cares? I'm Druya. You want something? Or are you just practicing your Cyrillic?
Mages Guild.
Adriana may read too much, but you should see the summon spell she taught Vigor. He might teach you if you're skilled enough.
All right. It's good. I can get some spells from him.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all.
All right. Soul Trap. We do need that. Hold on. I'm gonna haggle that. Hold on.
All right.
Angry. Happy. All right.
Yeah, I get
What's
it.
up?
Real. I doubt it.
All right.
I doubt it.
Up.
Sure, that's cute. What
There
up?
we go.
That's
All
cute.
right.
You think I'm a good. I doubt it.
Okay. Then we're
Have a
gonna
look at my.
let's haggle that up, and we could probably save a couple of gold here. Buy Soul Trap. We'll need that. Remote manipulation. It's not really useful in this game. I thought it would be, but I'll just get it just cause. Open Easy Lock. It's a good one. Drain fatigue, drain health. Got all this stuff. Flash bolt. Yeah, see, we might want to get like some better like offensive spells here. Defend, that's a good one. Entropic Touch. I think Flash Bolt. Good one to get. Heal Major Wounds. We'll just upgrade all of our spells that we have on our bar here. I think we're probably good. We could buy some of these other ones like Minor Wound, Drain Health. When you make your own spells, you have to have a spell in your spell book that does the thing that you're trying to do, and that's how you make the really good ones. PS3 version had a bug that made it impossible to reverse your vampirism. I remember you had to do the unofficial patch, and you had to like load it onto a little thumb drive and like plug it into your computer, and that's how you got it done. So I don't remember quite how to do that though. Damage, health, 5 points on touch. Spark. Now we get spark too. All right.
Thank you.
A recommendation.
Oh, no, that's Adriana's job, not mine. If you ask about it, don't be surprised if she's annoyed. She doesn't like being interrupted.
All right. What could she trade me? Mysticism. Oh. That's good. Mysticism used to be so good in Morrowind. It was like you could just you could use divine intervention and just teleport anywhere. It was great. I hear people talking, but you must be upstairs.
Farewell.
Farewell.
That Elsie God-hater sure has a chip on her shoulder.
Where are they?
Quick to the blade, but she really holds a grudge against the church.
I'll stay away from a topic with her.
Good day.
Good day. What news from the other parts of Tamriel? I think the Mages Guild's pretty good. You do have like a good little story where you discover one of the people has black soul gems, and it kind of cues into this whole Manny Marco thing. It's pretty good.
Roads near Anvil are sacred now, thanks to Carahill and her guild hall.
Oh, there they are. There we
I
go.
trust you have a good reason for interrupting me.
Yes, I do. I'd like a
I'm
recommendation.
afraid I haven't given it much thought. I'm rather busy, you understand. My research occupies nearly all of my time.
I'm sure.
Now that I think about it, I do have a small problem concerning Earthor. He's one of the guild mages here. Think you can do something about it?
Yes, I'll do it.
Excellent. I just don't have the time to search for him again, but I do need to consult him about some notes he borrowed. You might want to ask around and see if anyone can be of some help. Let me know when he's back, and you'll have your recommendation.
I think they have this. Maybe he's like invisible, or I think that's actually a different one where they don't like the head of the guild. How would you tackle magic swords in a story without making them OP? Just make it so that it's really dependent on the person wielding the sword. You know.
He's an interesting fellow. Salinis Vacinus can tell you more about him if you wish to know.
Okay.
Salinis should be around here somewhere. Talk to him if you'd like to know more about Earthor.
All right. We got some.
Have Earthor seen you when
That's
he
not
gets
him.
back. You're here about...
Yeah. Let's see if I can. Oh, she already likes me. See what I can buy.
Finest goods and lowest prices in all.
Whoa. Expensive blizzard. 75 points in 20 feet. Disintegrate armor. That one's kind of cool. Notice it says you don't have enough magicka. It will require all of my mana pool and then some. Drain skill, firestorm. These are really powerful spells. Lightning blast, scorching blow, withering bolt. And these are all too high level. How about that? But the disintegrate armor spell, I think it's useful for something. You could do a disintegrate armor on self, but I don't remember what it was to do.
You sure? I'm Vigor. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Yeah, kind of interesting. Electrocution. Corrode weapon. Fireball. Searing grasp. Immolating blast. Summon Storm Atronarch. I don't have enough magicka. Yeah, I want some more summoning spells. Eventually I'll come back and buy that one. Winter's Grasp. We'll get that one. We have a nice one. Alright.
Thanks, Pete.
And you can also recharge your
You too.
stuff. Okay guys, I want to go through that door.
Yes.
Let me out.
Yeah.
I probably should have haggled with him. Oh well. Here we go.
I hear you got quite a task from Adriana.
Earthor.
A nice enough guy,
I suppose, but there was that awful scamp incident last year. That's when
Yo, what's up, Rainier?
you needed to practice somewhere else.
You should really put the title of the game in the title just for the chance more people will see it.
So we set
It's
up
in the
camp
metadata.
cave. Did all his work there and came back to town twice a week to check.
Because that way I can always like want to change what I want to do. Because of the way YouTube gaming works, it's
Oh dear.
the metadata is really what
Just
matters,
can't seem to remember where that is. What a shame.
not the title. I'm glad they got rid of the acrobatic skill for Skyrim. I'm not. Encouraging the player to constantly jump was kind of silly. I don't think so.
Only quality goods for sale here.
I think I miss being able to jump on buildings. It's just about having the world be open to the way that you want to approach it. That's really what is fun, you know. Stuff's pretty good here. Shock. Now these are pretty good too, because you can make custom spells that do like weakness and then do that damage. You know, you do like 1 second of weakness and then it just does the damage extra, so it just kind of boosts the damage for not a whole lot of extra power. We can go ahead and buy these, but we're not going to use them until we're going to make custom spells or enchant our own weapons. Same thing.
Another satisfaction.
All right.
There's much I can show you.
This person cannot help you train conjuration any higher. All right, so we got to go to Bleak Flats Cave. So much junk in all these chests. Removing the acrobatic skill because the leveling system was broken is like an amputation to cure a splinter.
Where's Orthor? Good to see you.
I don't think the leveling system was broken at all. But I think people were like, I have to level acrobatics by spamming, you know, jump underneath the bridge. That's not, you know. Let's see where Bleak Flats Cave is. Maybe I have to speak more about where Bleak Flats Cave is.
What?
There it is.
It's just northwest up. That's where Urthor wound up. After
Ah.
everyone told him he couldn't practice in the guild
She
hall.
probably doesn't even remember that.
She probably doesn't even remember that.
Yeah, I like having more options in an RPG too,
You might
Josh.
want to make
Like
sure
having the
she
choices in my
remembers
playstyle, like
the
acrobatic
special
skill.
part about it
Yeah,
being
being able to
a
like
good idea.
jump on top of a building and snipe someone. I like that. I like that option. And Skyrim just didn't have as many options. That's all. It just wasn't built around lots of optional play. And then, you know, I did that little video on Elder Scrolls Blades, which is simply an awful game, mobile or not. And it's like they're like, Skyrim is about killing bad guys, so we'll just have a game that's nothing but killing bad guys and opening chests. People would like that, right? It's like, I don't understand why people don't like this.
Over here. Leave me alone. I can't talk right now.
Okay, you said psst. Oh, here he goes.
Talking.
Oh, this is the guy who's like always paranoid about people trying to kill him.
Midnight. Don't let anyone follow you. I'll make it worth your while.
Now he'll have you murder someone too, and that's another way you can get into the Dark Brotherhood. Is if you go through that quest completely, he'll ask you to murder one of the Seville brothers, I think, and then you can join the Dark Brotherhood from there. There's that. Whatever. I mean, the leveling up system is exploitable, but not in a super fun way. I've done videos on it. It just depends how you want to approach it. Like you can do efficient leveling, or you could do regular leveling, and your character's only good at some things versus good at everything and super powerful. It just depends how you want to play. I'm not efficient leveling in this character at all because that's very boring, I think, to watch. I think it's more fun to watch something else that you just play the game. And also, it makes the game a little more challenging. Like, I have to actually do some stuff to get good at this game, you know, or to, like, accomplish something. So here's a standing stone. Pick some flowers. So many flowers to pick. Make a lot of potions out of these, whatever these do. Alright, what does this do? A conjured weapon and armor. Oh, I got a... Woo! That's pretty cool. Now you can use an item duplication bug to... You could drop this on the ground by doing something else, and then you can... Oh, here. Let's see what I get here. I don't remember what this one does. So let's do 10 hours or 11 hours. I don't remember what this one does, but there's a good one that's Fingernail Moon that gives you Chameleon, and you can use the Chameleon spell. Once you can make your own spells or make your own enchants, you can enchant a bunch of zero-way items with Chameleon. You can have 100% Chameleon, be invisible, and kill everyone. Oh, I don't have enough fame to use that one. Well, that's a little disappointing, isn't it? I think some of those Doomstones you have to have fame. I don't remember where the Fingernail Moon one is, but it's if you want to do 100% Chameleon, you can. Stone Sleep, Stones Rest this day. Oh, well, that's weak. I got the Conjured Armor, and now I can't use it. Oh, well. Not that big a deal, guys. In Skyrim, you can just cast Muffle a bunch to level up the illusion skill. Very exploitable system. Skyrim in general had some really exploitable systems in it. So you could carry around a couple of items that just made you immune to magic. Like you could have 100%. If you leveled up enchanting, you could have 100% frost magic, and that was really exploitable because you could have just say immunity to frost, and if you had immunity to frost, what that really meant is that dragons couldn't hurt you at all. Now you could probably see this better on your screen. There's an enemy here, a little Spriggan or something. I'm wondering if I should shoot it with a bow. Let's go ahead and shoot it. Get a sneak attack going. Oh, nope. That didn't do crap. Oh wait, I was gonna need to set up my magic. All right, what do we got here that's a little stronger? Winter's Grasp. Flashbolt. There we go. And go. See, that should do quite a bit of damage here. There we go. As soon as you get those new spells, they're like quite a bit better. You can do quite a bit more damage with them. It's a zombie. I always thought it was funny in this game that the headless zombies were like the most powerful ones for some reason. You know. So yeah, in Skyrim you can have 100% immunity to frost and fire, let's say. And you can just put on those clothes whenever a dragon drops and you're just immune to the dragon. And you can like do whatever you want to him. I seem to remember Skyrim doesn't have hand-to-hand skill as well. And I don't know... Well, something found me. Oh. Oh, there it is. Deranged zombie, okay. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. Gonna dive in and out. There we go. Heal up a bit. Yeah. To change my playstyle up a bit. These zombies do a lot of damage. outside and wait. So let's see where heal major wounds should be good. Let's see here. Heal major wounds. Oh, not nearly as efficient. Let's heal minor wounds. But it's okay. Get some mushrooms here. Let's see here. Where's Hunter's sight? There we go. Let's get rid of Starlight. We don't need Starlight. We have Hunter's sight. Bam! Now we can see that zombie over there. Haha! And there's one in here too. Again, it's probably brighter on your screen. I like to play with the darkness turned down because it's more, I don't know, makes it a little better. I could probably sneak past these zombies, huh? Oh, here it comes. Oh, my shield broke. Lovely. Be a fun challenge here. Get him, Scamp. Thank you. Thank you, Scamp. Scamp served his purpose well before returning to the plains of oblivion. I have a Conjure Dagger spell here too somewhere. Oh, something found me. I think it's this guy. Zombies are slow enough, like if you have a fast character, you can just kind of like pop in and out here and just do damage this way. Like that. Boop, boop. Pop in and out. Oh, he got me. He got me that time. There we go. And our sight on. Detect Life is really good. I don't remember if Skyrim actually had Detect Life because I didn't do a lot of vampire stuff because I thought vampirism was kind of weak. But Detect Life was a really cool spell. And you can like see things through the walls. I really liked it. Have you played earlier Elder Scrolls games? Absolutely. I've played Daggerfall and Arena. I'm not a big fan of them. They're very, you know, they're a little too primitive. They really are. But you know, they do have a quality to them. I actually was messing around with Open Arena, I think. It's an open source version of not Open Arena, Open Daggerfall. Open source version of Daggerfall. Pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool little idea. I think we could do like bound dagger here. Bound armor. It's probably super clicky if you're hearing this, but it's all good. There we go. Got rid of that guy. Just got to clear out a few more zombies, I think. And then I'll do that rant once I finish this little quest here. I'm trying to avoid using any potions because I'm trying to use those potions in the arena where I know I'll need them. Because if at some point I have to fight like the yellow team captain with like their whole team, it's like me and Porkchop versus their whole team, you know? Kind of annoying. Luckily, zombies have like terrible stealth detection, so you can just kind of like sneak up on them if you want. For the most part, you know, get more sneak skill. Oh nope, he found me. But you can just kind of go in and out, in and out, in and out. This is how you play if you're an assassin, by the way. You just kind of like dodge in and out, and you can do. Can't really do this in Morrowind, but it works pretty good in Oblivion. If you're good, you can do it. In fact, it might be harder on like the like Xbox to do this. I don't know. It's pretty easy on PC here. You just kind of dodge in and out. Just like really minimize the damage you take. All right. On that Night Eye here. Here we go. So I'm gonna try to show off how to do Morrowind. Is this him? I'll just talk to him.
What is it, associate? You. How did you get in here? Are those horrible creatures gone? I'm not going anywhere until they're gone. Horrible things.
What are you doing here? Oh, he won't even leave until I completely clear out the cave. All right. Light armor skill. Oh, this is like a little song. I'm not going to sing it to you guys. Normally I'd like make up something. This is stealing if I open this, huh? Interesting. Stealing if I take the book. All right. Ooh, an apprentice calcinator. That's nice. Open that up. And come on. Juke in. At least he's gonna help me now. Might be funny if he died. I don't know if he's considered essential or not, and like if he would actually die. Be an interesting way to try to break the game. Lure that zombie in. That might be all of them. Let's see if he'll leave now.
They're all gone?
I can leave the cave. That was it.
Oh, thank you. I'm ever so grateful. You're heading back to Skingrave, aren't you? Could I maybe come with you? It'd be safer, I think. So, what do you say?
Should I find your own way back?
Oh, well, I guess I can do that. I'll see you there then, I hope.
I want him out of sight so I can loot all of his stuff. Duh. Wow, that was some weak loot. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep and rest and meditate on what we've learned. Let's make a save. Let's rest for 8 hours. Hello, Zach. Thanks for stopping by. I'll take a look at the poll here in a second. Alright. Pretty weak level up this time. But it's okay. We're going to do luck and I don't know what to click. Maybe strength. Speed. We'll do speed. Why not? Okay. Again, I'm not leveling efficiently or anything, so I'm not caring that much about like the bad level ups. It'll be more fun as it gets more challenging. All right. Anything else I need here? I don't think so. Let's head out. And then I'll see if I can give you guys a little rant. Where am I going? I didn't even check this little nook. There might be something in here. Nope, nothing. Wait, no, it's chest. Oh, great. Potion of light. Imagine a potion of light. It's like you drink a potion and suddenly there's light all around you. That's weird. Skywind will be out someday. By the time Skywind comes out, they're going to start developing Elsewind or something, you know? We need to part Morrowind into this new Elsewhere engine. Or Elder Scrolls 6 engine. Let's travel to Skingrad. Here we go. Yeah, the cliff racers in Morrowind are something, you know, it's... You meet people who don't mind them and people who hate them, but nobody is ever like, I like the cliff racers. I think the cliff racers are cool. I love it when I'm trying to rest and a cliff racer beats the crap out of me. Or like 6 of them show up. All right.
Good day. I've spoken with Earthor, who seems to be all right. Good work. I'll see to it that your recommendation is sent in as soon as I have a free moment. As I've said, I'm rather busy. I'll get to it eventually, though, I assure you.
Okay.
I don't mean to gossip.
Glarther.
He's more than a bit strange. However, he's always been tolerated as a town eccentric. Good day.
Let me see if there's like some potions to loot somewhere. I was hoping these dungeons would give me more potions, but maybe I'll just have to be really good in the arena. I don't like being good. I like to just power through by chugging potions. It's just food down here, but you know, we can loot the food and make some potions and make some money. Loot all the food, make a bunch of potions, make a bunch of money. And it's also an easy way to skill up your intellect. You make like some restore fatigue potions and sell those, make a bunch of money, and you skill up your alchemy. Really easy. Easy stuff. It's funny, you can break into like an ancient pirate cave and there's still like lettuces inside the barrels and stuff. It's really funny. Oh, I wonder how old this lettuce is. Been here for 400 years. Yeah, Morrowind magic can be really broken if you know what you're doing. A lot of things can. But it requires you to kind of know the game and know how to exploit it. So when people are like, it's really exploitable in Skyrim that you can just make immunity to magic armor. It's like, yeah, but pretty much everything is. Like, you can choose not to do that if you want to, I guess. But it's hard to resist, like, min-maxing a character, just making a character ridiculously powerful. You know what I mean? All right. We have an apprentice calcinator. So like you just do this and that. We don't want to use those. There we go. Make a resist fire potion. Let's see if there's a health. Yeah. Restore health. Restore health. Damage health. See if there's any more restore health. Nope, it's gonna be feather. Feather's kind of cool though, but anyway. All right, let me hop over into this little rant here. Let's see what people said for the poll. Okay, people don't get RPGs, so let's talk about this for a minute. Maybe I'll cut this into another video as we go along. So people do not get RPGs, and here's what I mean. I'm going to talk about tabletop RPGs and computer RPGs in general. And what people don't get about them is that it's actually not about story. Unless you're talking about JRPGs in particular, but I'm going to put those to the side a little bit because these JRPGs are an example of something that's designed towards the story rather than something which is designed as a game. So RPGs are actually about the gameplay, and this is really true of tabletop RPGs. So there's this new crop of people that play tabletop RPGs that are like, oh, it's collective storytelling or something, or the DM's like, well, I have to make my players do this for the story to happen. RPGs are not about the story, they're about your story. So the story that emerges from RPG gameplay is the result of your choices and actions. So on the tabletop level, it's really about playing the game, and the story is whatever happens based on the players playing the game. And this is what people, I think, don't get, and this is why a lot of people have, a weird relationship with RPGs where they're wanting to basically roleplay as themselves in an RPG and experience a story of themselves being projected into some kind of role of a hero. That's not actually what an RPG is. Just like it's not about the story, it's about playing the role. So if you play, for instance, a sneaky assassin rogue, well, that's not you, and you shouldn't play it as you. The whole point of picking alignments and stuff like that is that determines how that character will act in certain situations. So if the character is evil on some level, then the character is going to choose to steal or murder rather than do something else. And so if you are trying to roleplay as yourself as an assassin, there's no point in doing alignment or anything like that, or even thinking along those lines. The character isn't something you designed, it's just you. That's the way a lot of people play it now. But I don't really think that that's the way all of these games originally were designed to be played. They were designed to play a game, and whatever stories you came up with as part of that was just kind of the story of playing. Hey, you remember that time that you were playing, like an ogre came out and killed me immediately, and I had to roll a new character even though I'd built this one up to like level 12 or something like that. It's a different way of thinking of the game, and I think a lot of newer players don't really get that part of RPGs. And if you go far enough back, like original D&D, you got experience from gold, not from killing monsters. So at some point that changed over. I don't remember what version, but now you get murder hobos. Murder hobos in tabletop RPGs are people who they kill everything in sight and don't do anything else because it gets you XP. Now, back when you had to get gold to get XP, how could you get gold without killing monsters? You could negotiate, you could steal, you could do lots of things to get gold that did involve killing kobolds or whatever else, killing other people. So you had different kinds of possible gameplays, and players were incentivized to do things a little bit differently, to have a bigger, more open, different kinds of gameplay. So this is something that I think people don't get about RPGs, and it's the same thing when you hop into a game like Oblivion that there's no story. People are like, what? The story for Oblivion is really weak. I'm like, there's no story. The story's whatever you do in the game. That's the story. The story is not this story about Martin Septim becoming a dragon. Yes, there's a long quest chain that's that, but that's not really how you experience it. Same thing with Skyrim. Skyrim is whatever you want it to be. It's not being the Dragonborn is not the story. It's just about how you interact with the world and how you explore it. So when you have a more open-ended RPG without a lot of content gating, or certainly not without kind of shuffling you through points of a story, people don't seem to know how to react to that when they're used to JRPGs. Now, JRPGs are the opposite of that. JRPGs, it's built around the story. And so likewise, people don't get JRPGs. So here's the flip side of that. People are used to maybe playing Final Fantasy VII type game where they're really interested in the story and they really enjoy the story. And then they play a game like, I don't know, The Witcher, and they're like, where's the story? Like, I don't understand. What am I doing here? It's like, well, you're doing whatever you want to do. And that's That's the game. It's about the gameplay. And so the story emerges from the gameplay with whatever you're doing. With a JRPG, the gameplay is a way to access the story, not the story emerges from the gameplay. It's not, it doesn't emerge at that higher level. Remember, there's a couple different levels of gameplay. There's what I call the basic level or the micro level, which is where you're, fighting monsters. That's the micro gameplay of Elder Scrolls. Then there's a macro level where you're leveling up your character, deciding what spells to use. That's the macro level. And then there's the meta level, the emergent level, the highest level of gameplay, which is where the story exists. So in a JRPG, the micro and the macro are maybe like turn-based combat, just leveling up. It's all kind of minimal so that you can focus on what is above that, which is the story. Now, a lot of times, this is a complaint that people who are maybe not used to JRPGs get when they go play a JRPG, is they're like, this game was totally linear. I've heard this complaint about Final Fantasy 13. This Final Fantasy 13 was basically a linear game. It's like, yes, it was. It's a JRPG about the story. So you progressed through the game, through all the set pieces, and the story was linking those set pieces together and telling you a story. That's the game. That's the way it's supposed to be. It'd be like saying, well, Final Fantasy IV is really linear. Yes, it is. Now it doesn't appear quite as linear as Final Fantasy 13 because you can walk around the map and maybe find a cave full of monsters that kill you. But basically you're going through each set piece in a very specific order, and it's the order of the story. It's about telling you the story. So people don't get both of those sides. They're like, well, we need less linearity, and so you end up with quests in a Final Fantasy game, which is atrocious. They shouldn't have that. And I was talking about that in the Final Fantasy VII stream. You had people, you had these quests that just kind of interrupted the flow of the story of the game. Same thing with Final Fantasy 15. And even Final Fantasy 13 had this Chapter 11. You got to Chapter 11 and you were just on Grand Pulse doing quests for these crystal beings. And you're like, I didn't want to play the game anymore because the story wasn't pushing you through those set pieces to experience those great aesthetics, to make you feel like you wanted to uncover the next plot point. That meta level of gameplay all of a sudden was gone, and that's what's actually compelling about it. It's that higher level of the story. So great games have to have at the base level, they have to have the micro, the good gameplay. And it's what's at the top that makes them really compelling. So if we go back to classic D&D, AD&D experience, the emergent gameplay, the story which emerges from you playing the game, that's what's really compelling and fun about the game. Not trying to impose upon a system which is designed to create that emergent gameplay a story. This is where the conflict happens. Is like, here's my campaign, it's a story. I'm going to take these characters through a story. That's not it, because the gameplay is not designed towards that. With the JRPG, the gameplay is designed towards the story. With D&D, the gameplay is designed towards an emergent story, and that's really what you should focus on. You should set up a setting, have things that players can explore, maybe some characters that they can kill in an area, and whatever story emerges from that, that's what emerges, and that's what is fun about the game. So that's my thing about people don't get JRPGs. I mean, they don't get RPGs in general. They try to think that other different kinds of gameplay mechanics should exist in different kinds of RPGs. They just don't get them. So a lot of new D&D players, a lot of new tabletop RPG players, mostly it's focused in D&D. That's just the way it is. A lot of people who are kind of new to tabletop RPGs, they play D&D, and they play the newest version of D&D, which is, like 4th edition was kind of like a WoW simulator, but in this one it's really, the mechanics are really not focused around creating. They're still not focused around creating narrative gameplay that you get with a JRPG. Rather, they're focused on emergent gameplay, which is why you are supposed to have all those options. Do I pickpocket this guy? Do I attempt to intimidate him? Do we just try to sneak past him and steal him? Do we murder him? What do we do with this character? Having those options creates that emergent gameplay. So thanks so much for that little rant. Let's head back and play some more of this game. And let me know what you think about that, of course, in the chat, especially if you're watching this after the fact. Let me hear you what you actually think about this stuff. I think I already got all the spells out of here. All right, let's go do an arena match. See how we do. Let's head back towards the market. Oh, wait. I break into what's-his-face's house when he's not there. It's over here. Irene Metric's house. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong one. Argamir. Oh, he's in the Talos City, not Elven Gardens or wherever I was. I always saw tabletop games like D&D as a vertical, complex, pick-your-own-adventure story. Exactly. And it's really supposed to be very open-ended. It's really not supposed to be like, we have this big story about some evil dragon. You can put an evil dragon in the game, but it's up to the players to go find him. And if they never find him, then that's their, that's their thing. They never found him. They never cared to go slay dragons. They decided to fight kobolds or whatever they wanted to do in the game. Which is fine. That should be okay. You should be okay with your players basically choosing to do things differently than how you do them. Steal all his radishes. I'm stealing the food off his table. We're not even in the Thieves Guild. Onions and potatoes.
Stop right there.
Oh, he caught me. I thought for sure I got away with it. I probably shouldn't have reloaded. I probably should have gone to jail and just like faced the consequences of my actions. But I'm a big cheater and I reloaded. Thank you. That explains a lot for me. I was sure I was getting away with it. I'm a new DM myself, and I use free flow type of storytelling. Any action influences the story. It's about the characters for me. It's about the characters and what they do. That to me should be the main focus of whatever you're doing in D&D. Sell some stuff in case I get caught again. Restore health. Oh, I have to do this again. There we go. Let's see here. Restore fatigue. Restore fatigue. And oh, water walking. Bone meal. Bone meal and bone meal. Apparently you can make bone meal and bone meal. That's weird. It must be like a different item tag for that second bone meal somewhere. Resist fire. What does this do? Damage fatigue. Make some poison. Bone meal. Crab meat. See, we got pumpkin. Lettuce. No. Move. Okay, let's try this again. Got some rice. Lettuce. Scales. Feather. Interesting. Let's sell some stuff to him.
Welcome back. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Sell some. Get rid of that novice one. It's already haggled over. Sell that. Sell those. Sell that.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Don't need cure disease. Don't really need that. Sell those. Sell those. Sell those. Let's see here. Sell those.
That seems a fair price.
And it's probably good. I could sell. He's good because you could sell everything to him. Let me see if he does. He sell any? Does he sell any repair hammers? Good, he does. Let's get about 5 of those.
Thank you.
We can repair our garbage.
Bye. Oh, welcome. May I interest you in some of my fine wood?
5 more of those.
And another.
Repairing armor. I guess I shouldn't complain that this isn't in like Skyrim or something, but
Goodbye.
it was kind of cool to repair your armor past 100% and get something, you know, get a little bit extra damage and protection. Have you seen this Spiffing Fitz video breaking this game? No, I haven't. Maybe I have. You could break this game in a bunch of different ways. You know, I could spawn like watermelons all over the place. You can do all kinds of weird things. Yeah, you can do a bunch of stuff. Where does he live? All right, we're going to try to break into this guy's house again. If we get caught, we got to go to jail. And that's going to be the rule. Here it is. So there's a guard there. No, I'm hidden, right? I shouldn't get caught this time. All right. Okay. Now here's another thing. If you steal, so let's say you steal some food, you can then you can then cook that food into potions and just get the full effect of it. You could actually sell it. You'll keep it, even if you get caught. Here we go. Wait. Pumpkins. Let's do the radish. And rice. There you go. And we could do venison. Make some feather potions. It's just a fun thing that you can do. Let's go down to the basement. And I think what we find on here is like some dirt and some shovels. And what we'll uncover is that this guy's been digging up dead bodies to get his merchandise. But even in Final Fantasy games, you play a role. Yeah, the role is kind of determined for you. And yeah, you can do different jobs, but the characters in the story kind of progress as they will. Final Fantasy IV really had, you know, you didn't pick your classes really at all. They were just there for you, and it was really all about the story. And the classes were there to help you interact better with the story. Not for any kind of special choices. The original Final Fantasy, you can do like quad monks. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff. Bone meal. I found a way into Argamir's basement. The place consists of an odd assortment of clothing and trinkets. Most disturbing is the dirty shovel and mud-encrusted boots tucked into the corner, and the bits of ground bone meal strewn about it. I suspect Agamir's stock he sells to foreigners taken from the recently dead. I should continue to search this carefully for more solid evidence into this grisly accusation. And he doesn't hide anything good in the bone meal. Lockpick. There we go. Lockpick's always valuable until you get the unbreakable lockpick. Whoa, look at this. Look at all these candles. There's something gross going on here. Unfriendly competition. I found a manifest that seems to detail the names of the recently deceased, what they were buried with, and their locations in Cyrodiil. I should take this macabre manifest and confront Thorinir. He may not realize where his merchandise is coming from. Yeah, look at that. A drawer. Quill. Bone meal. The bone meal's useful. Make some. I picked up a bone on accident. It's like, here's a skull. Picking up skulls. Just drop those. And once again, you can actually cook that bone meal. All right. But since we're already trespassing, let's go upstairs and see. Oh, look. Chainmail boots. Good stuff. We might steal that. Aha, I have magic for this. And in Morrowind, like, it's really useful to have magic for unlocking stuff. Stole the plate. That's nice. What else? This guy has barrels sitting in his bedroom. That's funny. I think once you kill certain people, you can actually sleep in their bed. I think I've done that before. I think I killed a guy in my first playthrough. Then I just lived in his house after that. All right. Well, we get to go back over here. Oh, Thorinir's at the bar. We can go talk to him at the bar. Hoop, hoop. Whoa. Whoa, good jump high. Oh, wrong place. Oh, is he still at his shop? Oh, he is. Thought he'd be at the bar by now. He goes to the inn after work, if I remember right.
Welcome back.
Taken from the dead.
I can't believe what I'm seeing in this world. I'm mortified to think these things here were wiped on the bodies of the recently deceased. It's just too horrible to comprehend. I don't even know what to say. I guess an apology is not enough. What can I do?
Help me catch
Yes, that's the least
Agarmir.
I can do. First and foremost, I will never meet with him again. I can promise you that. Secondly, I remember him mentioning a place he had to be this very day. Yes, that's right. He said that he wouldn't be able to do anything else, as he had something important to do. You don't think he would dig up another... Oh, no, he wouldn't. But I guess he has been. Oh, my. What have I done?
Don't worry, I'll stop him.
You do.
I will stop him.
And in the meantime, I'll decide what to do with all these ill-gotten things. I'm so sorry. I don't even want to look. I hope that... Let's do business.
And I sell. And then I could sell these. Get some more gold.
Drive a hot...
Now, I do kind of like that in... Oh, I was buying. That's bad. Hold on. I'm stupid. I know, I'm reloading a save because I'm an idiot. There we go.
May I interest you in some of my
Click
fine...
mine. I'm going to sell my garbage here. My garbage. Feather potions that weigh a pound. There we go.
That's a fair deal.
There we go. All right.
I hope you can forgive me.
No, we'll go kill him real quick. Let's go do it. My baby's having a great time in the other room. Being able to create characters in RPGs is enough to make me try the games. I find that's the best way to get me into the world. Yeah, I mean, it's about exploring the world, I think. You know, most RPGs like this, at least, are about exploration, not about combat, per se. Combat is one of the things that you end up in through exploration, but it's not the thing that you primarily focus on. It's more about how you explore and what you choose to do. I've noticed that the door to the Trentus family mausoleum has been unsealed. This must be Agarmir's doing. I should proceed inside. See. All right. Put some armor on in a minute. I've located Agarmir inside the Trentius family mausoleum. It appears as though he's attempting to desecrate another grave along with someone else I don't recognize. I need to convince him to stop this heinous act. Now, I think we can just... do you guys want to talk? I think we just attack him, but...
I had a feeling you'd catch on sooner or later. That's why I had this trap prepared for you. If you'll notice, the grave is already dug. This time, it wasn't to take something away from the graveyard. It was to add something. I'm afraid all I can offer you is an unmarked grave.
Oh. I can't get out the door and get to the guards. I'm gonna die. Oh yeah, I'm totally dying. Late. I have to... Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it out of this one, guys. I thought I'd run out the door and like get the guards to aggro on him, but that didn't work. So
I had a feeling you'd catch.
the knight killed him. Argamir has been slain. Since the penalty for grave robbing is death, it somehow seems as though justice has been done. I should search the gravesite for anything potentially incriminating. No, let's. I think I have a shield spell. Yeah, we got him. Let's see what he's got on him. See, he has some good stuff. It's just like, I kind of want to take some of this. Get that steel helmet for sure. We'll just get all of it. We're going to be overloaded pretty soon here, but it doesn't matter. Oh, a silver longsword. Dude, we got some major upgrades. Look at that. And a 0-weight dark shirt. Take that too. Let's see what else is over here. Shovel, pickaxe, bouquet of flowers, bone meal, bone meal, bone meal. You can click these graves, but it doesn't really do anything. Wonder what that's about. Appellatus Trentius. Myra Trentius. Can't click that one. Pewter pot. Interesting. Well, off we go. My athletic skill increased. Why walk when you can run has always been your motto. Now the miles of running and hours of swimming have paid off. You are an apprentice of athletics. Rate of fatigue regeneration when running is increased by 25%. All right. Robs the grave to find evidence of grave robbing. But this is great. Now I have a steel helmet. Steel helmet. Perfect. Look at that. I'm a knight in shining armor with a tiny little dagger. And I can... got a silver longsword now. This will kill ghosts, guys. I'm ready to kill some ghosts. When you put on the steel armor, you start walking super slow. All right. That's how it be, though. I heard there's a remastered Daggerfall. Yeah, it's called. It's not remastered, but it's you know, it's an open. It's called Daggerfall Unity, and it's an open source port of it into the Unity engine, which means you can run it with mods and things like that. But it's not really like a remaster, as far as I know. Space fantasy always gets a bad reputation. Most people think RPGs can only be medieval type stuff. Your thoughts? I mean, space fantasy is Star Wars, so it doesn't really have a bad reputation, I think. Get a little bit more vampiric here.
Were you able to stop Argamir?
Yes. Here's his shovel.
I don't think you have the proof.
Actually, I left his shovel.
Knock this crime down and point the blame at Argamir. You better go back and check.
Oh, I have to get the I have to go get the shovel. Great. Well, that was dumb. That's it. What district was it in? Is it in the Temple District? Oh, I'm taking sun damage now too. Dang it. We gotta come back. We gotta wait around till nightfall. Go back over there. Did you ever consider going the traditional publishing route with your own work? Yes. But obviously I didn't. Is this where I was? The Temple District? No. Palace District. I think that's where the graveyards are. Yeah, okay. I have to get his shovel. Wait, where was it? It's around here. Search the gravesite. I gotta find this gravesite again. I'm so dumb. There it is. Trentius family mausoleum. I love the graveyard though. Like, it's really peaceful and beautiful. Looks great. Science fiction is a subset of fantasy. So, saying Star Wars isn't science fiction doesn't make sense. Star Wars is science fiction. Star Wars is science fiction, but science fiction's always been a subset of fantasy, so it doesn't really matter. You know, most science fiction is. Well, these guys are just jetting along, aren't they? Most science fiction is highly fantastical anyway, like warp engines. What's not fantasy about that? It's very much fantasy.
Were you able to stop Argo?
Here's a shovel.
Then I've come to some decisions. I intend to donate all of the money I have made. As well
Oblivion
as
and Mass Effect on Games Pass. Which one would you suggest? They're both good, but they're different. If you want a narrative experience, Mass Effect is it. And it's probably okay to stop after the first game. If you want something that's more open-ended than Oblivion, obviously. Mass Effect is a great game too. One of my favorites.
It's the least I can do to say thank you. Now, don't be a stranger. The copious coin purse is still in business.
All right, I think I got something here.
You've shown me mercy. I won't forget that. Thank you.
Might have to wait around till morning, which will be a pain. Go into the inn. This is probably closed now. Oh, nope, it's open. How about that?
I have been anxiously awaiting your
Here we go.
return. The very thought of what Agarmir was doing sickens me. I hope those
She looks like Daisy Ridley.
rest in peace now that this is over.
She looks like Daisy Ridley.
Well done. The shovel will certainly confirm Agarmir's crimes. Along with the manifest, it should prove useful to the
Do you play Elder Scrolls Online? I have. I currently don't, but I don't really play any MMOs at the moment. There's a lot of reasons for that. I think MMOs require a bigger upfront time investment to do kind of what I like to do in them, but I don't know. I might casually level a character in Classic WoW with a friend, like go back to that, because he wants to play it.
Last but not least, he's officially joined the society. I am taken aback by his honest intentions. In return, the society has decided not to press charges.
Yeah,
His
she does
name
look
will
like
be
Daisy Ridley.
expunged from the records of this crime.
Not necessarily in a good way.
Now,
Looks like a
I'm
caricature of
sure
her,
you are
like a big
wishing
round
to hear
face
about
with a
your
tiny
reward.
nose and mouth.
The society thanks you for everything you have done. Please, take this gold.
Give me that gold.
Many thanks.
Like there's a Minotaur head up on
All
the
of us.
wall over here.
Only quality goods for sale.
What you
here.
got for sale
What
here?
can I interest you in?
Nothing good. You have nothing good for sale.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, just as good. You've got to steal the amulets. Alright. I think I got... What did I get? I got a piece of armor as a gift. Weatherward Circlet. Resist fire and frost. It's really not very good, but I could sell it for some gold. Some repair hammers. Get that armor skill up. Alright. Now I think we get to go do the arena. Let's see if we do all right with it. Have you played many Total War games? I played one, but I don't remember much about it. Let's go. Wait for 21 hours. I always make it hard for myself in Elder Scrolls games because most of my characters don't steal. Makes it a slog to get my money flowing. Yeah. I do. One of the things I liked about Fallout 3 was they had that karma system. And I would like to see a game that has more of that. And technically it's in Oblivion as well. It's like a Fame Infamy thing. But I think it'd be nicer to see, you know, to see more of that, I guess. All right. How overloaded are we? We're a little bit. Something in here that's bad. Just drop. Don't need the Mages Guild charter. Get out of here. All right. I'm ready here.
What's a gladiator without an arena to fight in?
Ready for a match.
The next one's a Breton. He looks like a bit of a dandy, but he's deadly with a blade. He has more experience than you, so be prepared.
All right. Here we go. With my silver sword. Have you played any of the Hearts of Iron games? I have not. I need to get a better conjured demon. I need like something better. Does the gladiator armor look like women's clothes? Yeah, there was like a whole trend about 6 or 7 years ago to have like sandals that look like this for women. Find it at like Forever 21, H&M. Oh, he got me. Well, that guy was easy. Elven longsword. And rest. You've earned it. All right.
By defeating that Breton, you've secured your advancement. It's been a long time since I've said this, but congratulations, hero. You're about to face off against the best the yellow team has to offer. Azura knows you're the best the blue team's got.
Ready for a match.
The first yellow team hero you'll face is an Imperial in heavy raiment. He fights with an Akaviri longsword. Thing is, this guy used to be a blade. You know those guys who protect the Emperor? He's a trained swordsman, so keep your damn head down.
All right. Here we go. Time for more action, action, action. God, I need to like repair my armor again now. There we go. Hi, Patch Universe. How does the world building of Elder Scrolls compare to the world building in some of the best fantasy literature? Do you think it's on par with them? I think it's very good. I think it's very good. So it's definitely got a lot to it. There we go. From the blue team. Have you written a book with one of the characters' main weapons being a poleaxe? Yes. It's called Water of Awakening. Yes. Main weapon's a poleaxe. Polearms are just better. Like they're better weapons than swords. I loved your book, The Water of Awakening. Which of your books would you advise me to read that would be similar to that one? Needle Ash. It's the sequel, as well as Crown of Sight. You can get Can you get Crown of Sight for free? Yeah, you can get Crown of Sight for free. It's in the Corona Chan Spectacular. This giant book here. You can get the ebook for free. So it's not even 99 cents. It's free.
You're a hero. I know.
I gotta wait around again. All right.
Gotta move on.
I broke the hammer. All right, it's okay. Let's sleep for 22 hours. Have you played any of the Kingdom Hearts games? I played the first one back in whenever that came out. I kind of thought about buying like that huge collection they have to play them again, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. I thought they were kind of stupid. So like the gameplay's okay, but I just thought they were kind of dumb as far as everything else that goes there. I don't seem to remember ever owning a droid.
You're a hero, my friend.
Good old Kenobi. I don't remember these droids, even though I do remember them, and I had R2. Hold on, what time is it? 7:48. Let's wait 1 hour. 8:48. It's enough time to do a match. Woo! More vampirism.
You're a hero, my.
All right.
Okay, hero. This next opponent is a high elf wizard, a master in the school of destruction. But wait, it gets worse. He also uses an enchanted shield called the Great Aegis, which gives him some serious magic resistances. Your best bet is to just charge straight in.
Any thoughts on the Fable series? I haven't played enough of it
And don't
to have
give him
a lot of
chance
thoughts.
to let off a spell. I don't want to have to.
I think I played the first one like for Xbox. So that's a while back. Welcome to the arena. Fable was something fun that never got really great. Yeah, I don't know. My magic of resist is just gonna help me, I think, with this one, but man, that does a lot of damage. Yeah, see? I have to use a little spell here. And he's resisting frost. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a potion here. There we go. Yeah, he's resisting the magic. That's not good. I just have to kill him. Alright. Probably didn't need to check that potion. The fire damage is hurting me because I'm a vampire. It's hurting me a little bit more.
My father's journal. My whole life has been nothing but a lie.
Oh, hey there. Nice to make your acquaintance.
I've never talked to him before.
My name's not important, really. I'm a combatant in the arena. Gladiator rank. Farewell.
I get to kill her.
Now is suppose the little urchin wants to be a champion. Bah. You will never join our ranks. We are gods among mortals.
You get to kill her, like, towards the end
Know
here.
this, if you truly wish to become a champion, you'll have to go through me. If we meet in that arena, I'll make you beg for death. So it's hero now. No.
Alright. I think, how's my armor? I think I might need to go buy more hammers here. We could probably roll with it.
I'll be honest, hero. With the kinds of victories you've been having, I knew that elf didn't stand a chance. Here's your gold.
Do any of your Eternal Dream series books have maps? They all have maps. There's one behind me. So, there's one on the wall right there. That's one. And I drew that. So, those are mine. I drew them all by... I drew them all. So...
You're at the end of a long road, hero. This is the last time you'll face off against the yellow team before being named champion. Go up to that arena and make sure the people of Cyrodiil never forget that it was you who brought the yellow team to its knees.
I have to think of...
I know!
Alright, I have to wait another however long. 22 hours. We get even more vampirism. We're gonna be like max level vampirism to do this final match here. It should be fun. I think it's gonna be me and Porkchop against the yellow team. Here we go.
You're at the end of a long road, hero. Go. Alright, this is it. Your last fight against the yellow team. I guess you could say they saved the best for last. The three best, actually. You're up against a swordsman, an archer, and a spellcaster. 2 lower-level combatants, plus that yellow team champion you've seen down here. You beat all 3 and you get named champion. I know you can do this. Now get up there and show everyone why you're the best. Oh wait, there's one more thing. I sent Porkchop the boar up to the arena to help you out. He'll at least keep one of them distracted. Now good luck.
All right. Now I think I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna try this real quick. I think you can wait an hour inside like this, and you can still go up even though it's after the time that they normally have it. Yeah. It's like completely night. All right, let's see if we don't die here. Oops. All right, we got one down. Oh, I'm about to die. Let's chug some potions. Do that one and that one. Get him, Porkchop. Oh, she healed. Alright, now the last guy should be easy. We'll just smash him down. Kill him real quick. He's dead. Oh, conjuration skill increased. You are now a journeyman. There we go. Alright. Orcish shield. All right. Okay. We did it, boys. Now we get to murder the Grey Prince and start the Dark Brotherhood. What's up?
You did it. You beat him every last one. Do you know how long it will take for the yellow team to recover from this? My friend, it is with great honor that I advance you to the rank of champion. You've done it. You've shown them all you're the best. Well, almost the best. You're done competing in normal arena matches, but there's still the grand champion. Kid, you've got more guts and skill. I think you can take the Great Prince. Go over and talk to Isabel if you think I'm right.
Yeah. If we could talk to this guy, he gets really upset after you kill the Grey Prince. Really upset.
You beat them all. You're a champion. My friend, you have brought honor to the blue team in ways I can't even describe. Who is Gaiden Shinji?
Oh yeah, we already got that.
I wrote.
Yeah, Gaiden Shinji. We don't need that. Talk
And
about
who
that.
in Shinji's name might you be? Look, if you're a spectator...
See, but that's a lot of the subtle world building. They have those kinds of things. It's better in Morrowind because it's just text and you can really go pretty deep with it.
I know you. You're that new champion, right? I guess I know why you're here. But let me tell you, you're making a big mistake. The Grey Prince is the best fighter the arena has ever seen. He can't be beaten, not by you. But hey, it's your right. If you want to challenge Agranak, go right ahead. He lives down here in the Bloodworks. Do that. Come talk to me again and I'll arrange your match.
Oh yeah, even more arena raiments.
The journal. The journal.
My father's journal.
It says I'm part vampire.
Shinji's like the first blade master in the arena.
I thought my father was a nobleman, not some blood-sucking nut. My whole life has been nothing.
All right.
Oh, but I see.
You're a champion.
You're a champion. You want my grand champion title, is that it? Please challenge me. In the arena, I can end my misery.
Yes, I want to challenge you.
Yes. I accept your challenge. Go speak with Isabel. Tell her you're ready. Then we'll meet in the arena. Yes, that will do.
By Shinji.
Yeah, so if you want to know who Gaiden Shinji was.
Shinji? Are you serious? Gaiden Shinji was the first arena blade master. It was he who oversaw construction of the arena back in the first era. The arena was his dream. To this day, an arena combatant lives by Shinji's credo. The best techniques are passed on by the survivors. To be the best, learn from the best. Ironically, Shinji himself was killed shortly after the arena was completed. Even he could not survive the 30-year siege of Orsinium. Farewell, my friend. May your blade always strike true.
So you've actually challenged the Grey Prince. Do you really know what you've gotten yourself into?
Yeah.
Agranak Romano
The Dark
is the best
Brotherhood.
fighter ever to step into an arena. He can't be beaten, not by you. But if you want, well, you know the drill. You let me know when you're ready for a match, and Agranak will head up to the arena and prepare for your arrival. Just make sure you understand our rules of competition for this match. Fighting the Grand Champion, well, the rules are a bit different.
Rules of a competition.
Okay, listen up. There are no disqualifications in a Grand Champion match. That means you can wear whatever armor you damn well please. Agranak will be wearing his raiment of valor, and he's probably got it heavily enchanted, so feel free to do the same to any armor you have. Now, as you know, in any standard arena match, you're forbidden from looting the corpse of a fallen opponent. Well, this ain't any standard match. In the event that you beat the Grey Prince, you're to remove his armor and present it to me. Then you'll get your own raiment of valor.
Alright. I think to loot it, I'm gonna
What are you waiting for?
run out of space. So, well, I can just
So
drop
you're
mine.
actually
Alright, ready for a match.
So you're ready to fight the Grey Prince, are you? Well, you can't go up there without a name. You know, an arena name. Something catchy. Something the people of Cyrodiil will remember when they tell stories about your inglorious defeat. So what's it gonna be?
The Spellslinger, the Butcher, Shadowstep, the Black Arrow, Skullcrusher, Dragonheart. I always like that. Sir Slaughter, the Tamriel Terror, Man-O-War. We gotta do Man-O-War. Yeah!
Man-O-War, huh?
Man-O-War.
I like it.
Man-O-War, Man-O-War, living on the
Well, it's time
road.
to see if you're crazy good or just plain crazy.
Du-du-du-du-du.
The Grey Prince has headed up to the arena as we speak.
We're in town, speakers explode.
May the divines have mercy on your soul. The battle matron serves as the Grand Champion's trainer and... Well, what are you waiting for? Hit.
Alright, off we go. To murder the Grey Prince forever.
Good people of Cyrodiil, welcome to the Imperial City Arena.
Count Stewart.
Someone has actually challenged the unbeatable arena.
I think if you have good acrobatics, you can like jump over this gate. But I don't remember. Man-O-War! No one looks down upon Man-O-War.
Citizens of the Empire, I give you the battle of the ages. Combatants, steel yourselves. Lower the gates. Please, just kill me. Can't you see? It's what I want. I can't live like this, knowing I'm something filthy, something evil. Kill me.
Pickpocketed him. In my misery.
Kill me. Again. I'm nothing but a buzz, born of evil. Do it. End my misery. Good people. Your justice is the impossible. Agronet Roll Mallet has been defeated. I say again, the Grey Prince has been defeated. Behold, the new hero of the people of Cyrodiil.
Agranax Raiment. Now, so here's something cool. You don't turn this in. You just keep it because the one that they give you is the same. But you can get a light armor. So if you want a 0-weight heavy armor, you just keep this. Oh, I missed them saying Man-O-War! Oh, well. Oh, well. Let's drop that. Oh, I'm still overburdened. I gotta drop some other crap out here. Ooh. Well, what am I gonna drop? My steel armor? Here. There's Agranax Raiment. Pretty cool. 0-8, so we can actually drop some of this other stuff. Get rid of... Oh, no, never mind. I can actually pick up some of this stuff.
You may leave the arena now. See the Blade Master to receive your winnings.
There's a bone. And it says nefarious forces unseen, like witness what you did. And then you get to go down and join the Dark Brotherhood. So instead of turning in this quest and getting the gold, because we don't need the gold, we're just going to keep the 0 weight. We're going to keep the 0 weight armor, I think. So let's save. Let's just make sure.
Hello, my friend. What can... Gotta move on.
And then if you want to turn it in, you can later. But otherwise, you get a 0 weight heavy armor set. So why not? Just hold on to it. I think you could still... Yeah, you could still leave and everything. So there we go. Bam. Isn't he kind of tanned for a vampire? Not really. Well, I mean, I don't know. No. Where do we want to meet Lucien LeChance? Because he's going to show up right here. The air grows chill, and a shadow is present. Love this.
That's good. You'll need a clear conscience for what I'm about to propose.
Are there any instances of fan fiction, officially licensed or otherwise, that you consider to be better than the original work? I don't know. I don't think so. Gasp. Who are you?
I am Lucien LeChance, a speaker for the Dark Brotherhood, and you are a killer, taker of life, a harvester of souls. Your work, your deathcraft, pleases the Night Mother, and so I come to you with an offering, an opportunity to join our rather unique family.
This was so cool, like when it first happened. When you first play the game, and like the dark, you end up in the Dark Brotherhood. It's like, whoa, what's this?
Now please, listen carefully. On the green road to the north of Braville lies the Inn of Ill Omen. There you will find a man named Rufio. Kill him, and your initiation into the Dark Brotherhood will be complete. Do this, and the next time you sleep in a location I deem secure, I will reveal myself once more, bearing the love of your new family. Excellent. Now please, accept this token from the Dark Brotherhood. It is a virgin blade and thirsts for blood. May it serve your endeavors well. Now, I bid you farewell. I do hope we'll meet again soon.
All right.
Have you not heard of the Dark Brotherhood? Of the remorseless guild of paid assassins and homicidal cutthroats? Join us, and you'll find the Dark Brotherhood to be all that and so much more. We are, more than anything, a union of like-minded individuals. We kill for profit, for enjoyment, and for the glory of the dread Father Sithis. We are family, with bonds forged in blood and death. We praise our unholy matron. From her shadowed womb we were born. From her breast we suckle malice and pain. She loves her children, you see. Yes, I am a speaker, a representative of the Dark Brotherhood. My voice is the voice of the Black Hand, our organization's ruling body. One of my duties is to find exceptional individuals, such as yourself, and offer a place within our family. Know that Rufio is old and weak and sleeps his days away. You could kill him before he even has a chance to wake, if you so choose.
I think I will choose. All right.
Your path is clear. Send Rufio to his death, and the Dark Brotherhood will embrace you as family.
Nothing you can pickpocket from him.
Take it. It's worth a swing.
Oh, he caught me. Guess I could have tried. Oh yeah, if you talk to him, let's talk to him. If you feed, they get upset if they see you, I think.
By Shinji, you did it. You beat them all. You're a champion. My friend, you... It's a...
Oh yeah, he won't give you the dialogue that's mad at you until you turn in the raiment and get a different one. But we're just gonna keep it because it's zero weight armor. So because it's 0-8 armor, but it's heavy armor, it's really good. So we're just gonna keep it. I don't know if that's cheating or that's just like clever use of game mechanics. I think it's slightly better than the regular heavy raiment you get. Yeah, so it's quite a bit better. So just hold on to that, and that'll be that. And, I mean, technically we could go back up there still, you know, look around. Everyone's still cheering. It'll just be like this. There he is. A naked barbarian dude. Alright guys, I'm probably going to call it here for the night. Have you ever seen The Quick and the Dead? Yes, I liked it, but it's been a long time. Probably going to call it here for the night, or for the day, and get to my other work. So thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys next time, of course. Hopefully you'll have a fun day, rest of your day, and I'm probably going to keep doing this on Saturdays. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for the other live stream, 6 p.m. Pacific. So thanks so much, and have a good one.